Guys, I'm back and I'm better than ever. I've been on vacation and I haven't posted a video in forever, and that's why I haven't posted a video forever. Like, I could have edited in advance and post a video on the Saturday that I was gone, but I didn't feel like it because I was going through burnout. But now I'm back and I'm so excited to make content. So for you specifically, yes, you in the back, yes, my good friend Nick who's watching this, I hate you, but I got a special surprise for you. And guess what that's gonna be? 5 days, 5 Nartzen uploads, back to back to back, blown out. It's literally gonna be a Nartzen-thon because I just want to edit. I genuinely just want to edit videos and record videos so bad. I got a lot of ideas, and like just this entire trip I was in Europe, by the way. I just kept thinking about things I could do. I have a video I'm working on for Wright Burnson that's nowhere near done. It's genuinely gonna take forever to do, but once that comes out, it's gonna be really cool and fun and exciting. I'm doing this completely off script, by the way. I'm kind of just spouting into nothingness, so if this video is all over the place, I don't care. You know what? We're on the Nartzen channel. Do you think there's any scripts involved with the Nartzen channel? Absolutely not. I don't remember what I was saying, but 5 days, the next 5 days, not the next, eventually when I have it ready, I'm gonna do not this Nartzen upload, but the next Nartzen upload is gonna do like 5 days of Nartzen. It's on the first day of Nartzen. But it is, oh my god, I got a lot. I think I have enough videos. I'm actually gonna check right now to see if I even have enough videos to do this. So let me count real quick. Okay, so I have enough. But guess what? It's Steam Summer Sale. So guess what that means? Only true Nartzen fans know. But if you know, you know, and it's coming soon. I gotta buy the game first because I only buy them on Steam Summer Sale because there's no way in hell I am paying full price for Garten of Banban. I don't know why I was trying to keep it a secret and keep keep the suspension, because no one fucking cares. No one's watching this. No one cares that I'm gonna play Garten of Banban, but I do, and I think it's funny that I'm so far behind and only buying it on the Steam Summer Sale. We make it an annual thing here, you know. But oh my god. Okay, I do want to talk about my Europe trip in a second, but I just want to finish talking about what I need to, unless I think I already did talk about everything I needed to, because I honestly don't know what else I need to talk about. 5 Nartzen videos, Garten Banban's coming, FPS chess is coming. I don't even know what my other videos are. They're very old, by the way. I have very old videos in this drive. Oh, we have another Friends versus Friends one that I recorded forever ago, and I'm really excited to edit that down because I think that one was fun. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And what I'm not excited to do is go back to what I'm doing for Wright Burnson, because it genuinely takes me sitting down for like 4 hours a day and just playing a game straight through, and the 4 hours isn't even enough. So yeah, I just kind of got to it's like work. I'm basically clocking in for my job, and it sucks. Okay, I want to start talking about Europe now. Europe! I went to Europe, everyone, and it sucked. It was awful. I didn't get my American-sized burger, American fat. I want my burger in Greece. Okay, actually, though, I did really enjoy going to Europe, and it made me realize what the fuck are we doing in America, bro? Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, okay, so I'm just gonna go through my trip and complain. So we wake up, we drive down to Canada because it was cheaper to fly out of Toronto than from wherever I live. And then, so we drive down there, 8 hours, right? I see my good friend who's in Canada. I fucking hated him. It was awful seeing him. And then the next day we leave, and we leave at like 2 p.m. And it's about an 8-hour flight down to London. We're going down to London. It's like a layover in London before we go to Rome. We get in the airport. It's like 2 p.m. The flight takes off. It's an 8-hour flight, which, like, when you're on a plane for that long, if you're doing anything for that long, I think specifically a plane, because you feel like shit because you've been sitting in a single spot and you've been trapped in this metal coffin for 8 hours, and like all you've been doing is watching movies and texting. You can't text in the air. I don't know what the fuck people did. I guess watching movies, playing games or whatever. You feel like shit, especially for that period of time. I remember I watched 2 movies. I watched the 2 like Spider-Verse movies, which is like, I think 4 hours in total. And I was still on the plane, and I'm like, oh my God, like, when do I get off? We finally get off. And since the Europe is like 5 hours behind from where I am, like, I land, and it's like 6 a.m. when I get there. It's 6 a.m. So I basically skipped like a day. I basically, like, so I got into the plane at 2 p.m. in Canada. I flew, and when I got back, when I landed, it was 6 a.m. So I basically skipped an entire night, and I didn't sleep. I didn't do anything. So we're in London. It sucks, right? We're like, what are we? So our layover is like 4 hours long. We're like, what the fuck are we going to do for 4 hours? So we get in a cab. We go out to this like little town. I'm starving. I haven't eaten forever. I haven't eaten in so long to where like I genuinely feel nauseous, and the thought of food makes me want to throw up. But like, you gotta eat in that scenario. So we go to this restaurant and for breakfast, and I forgot that London is actually fucking rancid with what they eat. Like, they fucking like beans on toast and black gel or whatever the fuck they're eating. It's disgusting. So this restaurant, they had sourdough toast, just like 4 slices of sourdough toast. And I got that, and that's all I ate. I took the first bite, and it was literally like revolting. Not bad. Like, the sourdough bread wasn't bad, but like, I haven't eaten in so long to where it was genuinely nauseating to put food in my mouth. And I put bread and butter in my mouth, and I genuinely almost yacked everywhere. I didn't, but I felt like it, right? But after I started eating a little bit more, I felt better. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, we're still up, right? We haven't slept. It's probably been like 36 hours since I've slept. This is the longest I've ever stayed awake. So we're like, we leave exhausted. I didn't realize how exhausted I was, but like, exhausted. We find this park randomly, and it was like a pretty nice park. The thing about Europe compared to America is you can go out in public and not get shot and die or be scared for your life, which is a weird feeling I wasn't used to, but it was very nice because we find this park, we sit down, me and my friend find this tree, we lay under it. I'm sure I have pictures of things, I'll probably share that on the video, but we lay like under this tree and just like to chill out, and then we just are knocked out. We just fall asleep for like, I don't even know long. I definitely an hour and a half. I think we were just sleeping for an hour and a half. But like, I just feel like you can't do that in America. I mean, I guess depending on what area you're in. But like, in a lot of places in America, I feel like you can't just find somewhere and sleep safely under like a tree in the middle of a park. But we did it. It was nice. Like, another person just like slept on a bench, like a metal bench. That's how tired we were. Like, we were able to find places to sleep and like get a decent rest on like the most uncomfortable positions. It's insane what your body's able just to like, you know, it's like, you know what, fuck it, this is good enough, we're gonna sleep here. This is where we're sleeping. I wake up, right? We still have like an hour and a half before our flight. I am dead fucking tired. I am so tired because I actually finally slept, so my body's like very tired. And I'm like, okay, I need to get up though for our flight because I'm gonna have to go back anyway, and I'd rather not be extremely tired by the time, like, whatever. So I'm like trying to wake up. It takes me, no joke, the entirety of the time to get to the airport to wake up. So we start walking back, and I'm just like, I'm so dead. We take a cab, I think. I genuinely don't really remember this day because it was all a fucking blur. Once I woke up, we walked, or we took a cab back to the no, we took the train. Okay, we took a train. Like, we didn't buy a ticket or anything. We kind of just hopped on a train, which you can't do. But we got to play like the dumb American card. We're like, oh, I didn't know, and then we kind of got a free train. I'm just kidding. Like, we didn't do that. It was on accident. Totally. So we get to the airport, and we're sitting and waiting for our flight. The thing about London and the part that we were in before the airport, it was like, to me, it felt very old. I was like, wow, they're still stuck in like the 1900s, it felt like, because there was like no air conditioning, there was no anything. I was like, holy shit, is this like what all of London is like? Then we get to our airport, and we're waiting for our flight, and there is no air conditioning in the fucking airport. Like I feel like, to me, like, in a lot of places, the airport is like kind of like the, like, not the nicest, but a pretty nicely made area, so you'd think there'd be air conditioning in the airport. There wasn't. There was none, and I was dying of heat. Like, it wasn't even that hot outside. I don't know. I was hot, man. I was wearing sweatpants and I was wearing a sweatshirt because I didn't like I wanted to be comfortable on the plane, but like it was like 70 out, and it was just like, oh my god, it was miserable. It wasn't that humid. I was about to say it was humid. It wasn't that humid, but still, it sucked. Like, why can't London get their shit together and put a fucking air conditioning in their airport? Like, hello? Like, what time are we stuck in? Anyways, I fall asleep again for like a good 45 minutes just on the waiting chair, and I'm just out. And then I didn't realize I fell asleep, and I woke up and I'm like, oh, where am I? We get in the plane. Then we fly to Rome. Guys. We're in Rome. When in Rome, a kill yourself challenge. That's basically what we did in Rome. And while we were in Rome, we got there. It was pretty late. So we were like, okay, let's take the train to our hotel. So we took the train, and the hotel was about a 20-minute walk from the train station. Mind you, we've been up collectively probably for about like 42 hours, something like that. So we're kind of out of it, right? I know I took a nap, but like still, like I basically have been up that long. So we're like, do we want to take a cab to the hotel? Nope. We walk 20 minutes carrying our heavy ass luggage to the fucking hotel. It was miserable. That was the most miserable day, because I basically went through like 2 whole days without sleep. It was awful. Now we're in Rome. We didn't really do much. We just kind of like went to the Trevi Fountain. We did the touristy things. I went to very, very good food. They had very good food. Like, genuinely, like, I don't know how I'm gonna go back to eating American food once, like, after I came to America or came to Europe, because it's just so much better than anything I've ever eaten here. It's so fresh and good and not fucking GMO'd, and it's like, oh my god, I didn't feel sick after eating. I ate like an entire pizza in Rome. It was so good. It was so good. And I'm like notorious for getting sick after eating like anything, because my body loves to like be awful. And I wasn't sick once this entire trip. And I wasn't sick after eating an entire pizza. Like, I was full. Like, I was full enough to where I was like, oh my god, I cannot eat anymore. And I didn't feel sick. That's like mind-boggling to me. I can't express to you, like, oh my god, like, I ate something and I'm like okay after. I feel like a normal human. Obviously, I got like pasta in Rome, and it was so good. It was so good, and I would do anything to eat there again. I would genuinely go back to Rome just to eat food. Not even be like a tourist or anything. Literally just go eat food. And they had such good coffee. The coffee there, I got a coffee with milk, basically a latte. And it was so good. It was so good. I genuinely was the best cup of coffee I've had. It was just a small local cafe that was like 2 minutes from our like restaurant, and like the people there were so nice. It was like a family-owned thing, and they were so nice to us. Oh my god. And it was like $1.50 or euros for a cup of coffee. Like in America, if I wanted a latte like with nothing in it, and like the same glass that I got, that would be $5-6 max. That's insane. To like $1.50 for a euro, or $1.50 for a cup of coffee, and like $1 for a croissant. And the croissant was so good. Anyways, I gotta stop talking about this because I genuinely won't shut up about it. But I don't know how I'm ever gonna go back to drinking any other coffee besides the one I got in Italy, because holy shit, I think about that now. That is going to be living in my head rent-free for the rest of my entire life. We saw the Trevi Fountain, whatever, who cares? We saw a lot of other things. I got gelato. It slapped. I got gelato every single night. I'm trying to think of funny things, not like touristy things. Like, you know, I don't know. We went to Rome. It was cool. That was probably my favorite place where we went out of like the entire trip. But I still enjoyed the other places we visited, but just Rome was such like peak. It was genuinely peak. So then we leave from Rome, and then we go to Amsterdam. And Amsterdam, it's like in the Netherlands, and like they have ganja pack, and like obviously like I didn't smoke there because Like I know I should have, but like I just genuinely didn't feel like smoking. And I know I missed out on like some good ganj, but like I'll get over it, like I'll probably be able to go back eventually one day. But yeah, I just didn't feel like smoking, and I didn't. I took like one hit of a J, and like it wasn't even a big enough hit for me to even feel anything. But Amsterdam is pretty basic. I don't really know how to say. There's nothing really touristy there. Me and my friends went to the red light district, which not in a gross way. It was like me and like 3 other girls, guys. We just wanted to see it to say that we've been there. And then they had this place called Sex Palace, and then we went in there because that that was cool. I really okay, so if you don't know what the red light district is, it's basically prostitution is legal in Amsterdam. Like good. I'm glad it's like ethical in a way of source of income. Cause like if you're getting your money, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think there's any men. I didn't see any men, but it's like women. They go in these like glass. Okay, I don't know. It's like they're like glass windows, and they basically just stand in front of the glass windows with like lingerie on, and then you can like go in there to like fuck. Any person who actually goes and does it is like disgusting, but it's like if they're getting their money, then get your money, make your money off of those people. Like why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Like I would definitely do it. I don't think I'd do it. Maybe. Went to the red light district. We went into one place just to like see what it was, and it was like you could pay to see people fuck, and I honestly don't want to see that, but like we didn't pay to see people fuck. We kind of just like walked in there, and like we saw like the booths where people were fucking at, and it was interesting. I don't like. I was talking to like one of my friends. I was like, is that just like that's just basically like you're going to a gooning gathering. Like everyone in there is gooning everywhere, and they're just watching people fucking, probably all jerking off. Like we were talking, like it's like, oh yeah, me and the bros went out last night to the red light district, and we all jerked off. Oh, I didn't realize how big Derek was. I didn't know Derek had such a meat in his pants. And I assume it's like a normal thing, I guess, for people in Amsterdam to go out to the red light district and have a little gooning session. But I just think that's weird. My opinion. Don't hate me for it, guys. Don't hate me for it. The Amsterdam food was fine. Like I don't really know what the Netherlands are like good for. Oh, they had Dutch pancakes, and the Dutch pancakes fucking slapped. But we went to this like hole in the wall pasta shop, or like Italian place. We got this pasta, and it genuinely was like some of the best pasta I've ever had in my, like it was on par with shit I had in Rome. And it was like this just little shop, and it was so good. And I would go back there. Yeah, it was like, I don't even know. Like no one was there. Like why is that place not having a million people line up outside the door? We then went to Paris, which was cool. We like did the things in Paris as you do. You see like the Eiffel Tower. We got crepes. We got whatever. And like I haven't had coffee in a while. Like on this trip, I skipped getting coffee in Amsterdam because I didn't know where to go, and I never woke up on time. But I'm very addicted to caffeine. I need caffeine, so like it was miserable. So I'm like, oh my god, I just need a coffee. I would kill someone for a coffee right now. So I go to this little cafe and I get a coffee, and like I take one sip of it, and like it just shattered my soul. It shattered my soul because I'm like, this just isn't. It's just not Italy. It's just not an Italian cup of coffee. And it like the Italian cup of coffee, like it was literally just like, it was bitter, but like it was good. Like it was a good bitter, and I've never really had that before. And oh my god, what I would do for another cup of, but like, oh my god, whatever. We went to the Eiffel Tower. I don't even know what else we did, man. We did, like, Paris kind of sucked because everyone hates it. Like the people there hates Americans. I took like 6 years of French, and I really can't really hear. I can form sentences, but I can't really understand when people are speaking to me because I haven't done it in forever. So like I tried to speak French to people, and they'd speak French to me back, and then I'm like, wait, fuck, I genuinely cannot understand a single thing this person just said. Like I can pick up on small little things, but they say it too fast and too fluently for me to even like go like process what has been said. I don't know though. Like you can go to pretty much, that's not true, but you can go to a lot of places in Europe and not know how to speak any of the like language, because a lot of them already know how to like certain American words to say. So it works out. And then finally we went to London, and I was like, I was being a little haha funny. I'm like, oh my god, I'd rather kill myself than go to London. But then we did, and it was like, I don't know, we've been on the trip, it's like day 9, and I'm just like, I want to be home. I'm ready to be home. What I would do to be home. And London honestly kind of helped me get through that, because I'm like, oh my god, it's like a little bit like home. Like I'm seeing American words. People are not American. I'm seeing like English words. People are speaking English. It just made me feel so much better. And I got like, oh my god, I didn't even talk about this. In Amsterdam, we went clubbing, right? And we like left from the club and we're starving because it's late at night. And we're like, McDonald's is open. We gotta get McDonald's. And genuinely, it was the best McDonald's I've ever had in my entire life. It was definitely more expensive than McDonald's here, but like the burger I got it wasn't like a regular just cheeseburger. It was called like the Big Juicy Squirt Burger. It wasn't called that. I don't remember what it's called. But like it was good enough to where like I think if I ordered that from a restaurant, like I would order that from a restaurant, like genuinely. Like it was that good. And I got a McFlurry. It was like a raspberry McFlurry, and oh my god, it was so good. It was like I don't even know what they put in it besides raspberry, and it was so anyways, that was kind of my Europe trip. I just want to talk about it and talk about what I did, because I miss talking. I miss talking into a mic. So I kind of just had to get it all out, and I basically did. So I feel better. I'm gonna put pictures up randomly in the video. Expect Nartzen Week. Nartzen Week is coming, and you better be prepared.